Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury. Welcome to the program Fuckers, and today I'm making a video for Albert Bulski. And he says to me, for my friend in America, I would like to request a video with 2 items. Now I'll make a separate video for each of these. First, your opinion on the Graham Swordfish. Okay, what is my opinion of the Graham Swordfish? It's a fucking ugly watch, Albert. It is fucking ugly. And, you know, I tell you this now, you know, why the fuck would anyone buy a Graham? A Graham, a Brumont, they're all just bullshit. They're just bullshit brands, really. I mean, Graham themselves there, what do they use? They use a modified ETA movement. And they've latched on to this fascination for ridiculously oversized, ugly watches. And I honestly, I just don't understand why. It just shows you how fucking stupid the world is when people will buy these sort of things. Just having a look on Chrono 24. You can buy Graham Swordfishes. Here we go, 8,000. It's a steel. 8,000 US. Go down to 4,000. I mean, they're just fucking ugly. They're just an ugly fuckers. They're ugly, nasty fuckers. And I mean, for that sort of money, $4,000 fuckers, I can tell you this now. I bought my Explorer 2 from a fucking dealer in Australia for a little over 4,000 US. This is on a bracelet. I've just fitted it to a NATO because I love the NATO. If you want to do something extravagant, fit a fucking NATO. You don't buy a fucking Graham. And I mean, really, what do you expect resale value is going to be like on that piece? I can tell you this now. I'll get my fucking money back on the Explorer 2 any fucking day of the week. On the Graham, you buy a Graham at retail, you will be fucking struggling. You'll be fucking struggling. And this is the whole thing. See, people get sucked in by advertising. They get sucked in by trendy gadgets. If you were really after a diving sports watch, who invented the genre? Rolex. Get a sub, get a GMT, get an Explorer. If you're really into big, fuck off chronographs, who invented that genre? Breitling. Breitling had big pieces in the 60s, 70s. And Breitling also uses a lot of Valjoux ETA movements. But at that stage, a lot of people did. Rolex used a Valjoux movement in their Daytona. So, I mean, you look at these things here, and honestly, I mean, I don't know why any man would buy a Graham. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Mind you, I'm ArchieLuxury, the style and luxury goods guru. I listen to Classic FM. I haven't watched commercial television in over 10 years. I don't know what to say, what's happening with this world here. The world is turning ridiculous. Big watches. I mean, these Grahams, they're up to They're up to fucking 40, they're up to fucking 48 mils, 46 mils. It's fucking ridiculous. Why would you buy one? Seriously. You're not going to get your money back. They don't really have, besides having a ridiculous, ugly case, it's just using a generic ETA movement. There's a lot better watches for a lot less bang per buck than buying a Graham. You try trading one of those fuckers in. Once you wake up and see the light, you try trading one of those fuckers in and see what London watch dealers would give you for that. They will skin you alive. They will skin you literally alive because they are soft brands. Therefore, rookie buyers who don't really know what they're doing, who buy blingy things with bells and whistles because they think it makes them look cool. Nothing could be further from the truth. You want to exclude class, you want to exclude exclusivity and all the good functions of being a gentleman. Buy a fucking classic piece. Buy a Rolex. Buy a Rolex. Buy a Rolex. If you can't afford the Rolex, buy the Omega. I honestly, you know, people ask me all the time, what do I think of Brumont? What do I think of Graham? I don't know how to respond. I don't know. In this world that we live in here, I don't know how to respond when something is so fucking ugly, when something is using just an ETA movement. What the fuck are you paying for? What are you paying for? And I mean, you could get a decent watch. You could get a decent watch for that sort of money. Pre-owned Rolex Explorer 2, Polar. Get one of those. That's a cool watch. You can't get cooler than that. What the fuck you want to buy a Graham for? A Graham, I don't want to be rude here, and please forgive me for saying this, but buying a Graham is the equivalent of getting a tattoo. It was a really good idea when you were drunk, but once you've sobered up, you think, what the fuck did I do that for? And these bullshit brands, what do you hope to achieve with these bullshit fucking brands? What do you hope to achieve with this garbage? Please. Don't fucking do that. Don't fucking do that, okay? It's a mistake. It's a disaster. I don't know what the fuck to say. Why the fuck would you buy a Graham Swordfish? Why the fuck would you do it? When the heart of it is just an ETA. You want something, you want to be funky? Buy a Tudor Monte Carlo. That's funky. Funky fuckers. Swordfish is just an ugly fucking watch. For underachievers and losers. There you go. I've given my verdict. That is it. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Cool down, big boy.